Now we turn to Nigeria, where a tragedy is unfolding. Yesterday, about 287 people were kidnapped. Most of them were children. These children were at school attending the morning assembly when dozens of gunmen descended upon the school. They came on motorcycles and proceeded to round up everyone between the ages of 8 and 15. Some teachers were taken too. One person apparently tried to resist. He was shot dead.
The teacher leading the school assembly was kidnapped. The teacher said he could not run away because some students depended on him for protection. He was kidnapped. A vigilante was also killed while he was trying to scare the gunman away by shooting in the air, but he was killed.
Reports say one girl was also shot. She is receiving medical attention at a local hospital now. The other victims were taken into the wilderness nearby, the bush as the locals call it. The villagers are despondent.
Please come and help us. Please don't leave us. We have not eaten. Please help us. Where is the president? Where is the governor? There are students inside. In one household, 7 children were kidnapped, while in another household, 5 children were kidnapped.
The kidnapping took place in Kuriga village. It is located in the Kaduna state. The state's governor went to the site of the kidnapping and he vowed that no child would be left behind.
By the grace of God, under my able leadership, we will try as much as possible to ensure that every child returns.
That's easier said than done, though. Kidnappings are common in northern Nigeria. In the northwest, you have armed gangs, locally known as bandits. In the northeast, you have terrorists, Boko Haram and its affiliates. Sometimes these groups work together, but they usually have their own areas of control. Yesterday's attack took place in an area controlled by the Ansaru group. It's a breakaway faction of Boko Haram. The Ansaru group is infamous for kidnapping 7 foreigners back in 2013. They eventually executed these hostages because the British and Nigerian government tried to rescue them, which is why a rescue operation may be risky. Whether it's gangs or terrorists, their motive is often the same. They kidnap people and hold them for ransom. Once the ransom is paid, the victims are usually released. The groups then use the ransom money to buy more weapons and vehicles, and then the cycle continues. The kidnapping business is so widespread that Nigeria's government tried to outlaw ransom payments. This was in 2022. Paying ransom now carries a jail sentence of 15 years. But reports say no one has been arrested for paying ransoms, and it continues unabated. So now the Nigerian government either pays the ransom, which is illegal, or they hunt the kidnappers down and risk the hostages getting hurt, which puts the government in a tough spot. But they have to do something, and fast. After a lull, kidnappings seem to be rising again. On Sunday, about 50 people were kidnapped in northeastern Nigeria. Most of them were women who had gone to collect firewood. In January, 5 sisters were kidnapped in the capital Abuja. Their father was asked to pay a $68,000 ransom to free them. The cycle is becoming an epidemic again, and Nigeria needs to nip it in the bud or risk bolder attacks in the days to come.